hosts of this podcast are in no way experts of any kind in any field. They are in no way qualified to give advice on anything for any reason. Please do not attempt to recreate anything that is said by these delinquents. Listening to this podcast is ill-advised.
We're
Good? Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're recording on all fronts.
We're recording. So it was someone's birthday last weekend.
Oh,
Well,
man.
it's actually
Well, technically,
someone's-
it was that week. We celebrated that weekend.
Yeah. A lot of fun. We went to first we went to On the Border.
Yeah.
Which is a Hispanic-themed restaurant here in Wichita Falls.
Heard of some of the most authentic cuisine.
Oh my goodness.
The Mexico region.
I don't know about
Let
that,
me tell you.
but-
The chili, I had a chili relleno, and it wasn't bad. But like I think I was telling you this earlier, when I go to a Mexican restaurant, I judge it by the rice and beans.
Yeah.
That's the staple.
Yep.
It's the staple of any Mexican dish.
Yes. Agreed.
So rice and beans were just
Yeah, they were so
I think sometimes they, like a lot of Mexican restaurants, like their rice is dry, but I wonder if it's often because it's left under the heat lamp, like on your plate.
Yeah.
And you don't really get a lot. Like you just get like the typical serving that lays flat on a piping hot plate.
Yeah.
Underneath a heat lamp.
Ours was piping hot when we got it. Don't
Yes,
worry
well,
about
the
that.
plates were. Oh yeah, those things are horrible. I mean, like
It only took an hour and a half to get our food.
Yeah.
Did it really?
Seriously. Oh my god.
but it was Saturday night though. That's
No.
Yeah.
Well,
but
yeah,
there
but it was
was
like
probably 10 empty tables around us.
Yeah.
oh shit.
It was
really?
not busy at all. I'm pretty sure they just forgot about us.
yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even. It was like we went there at like 6:30. We got seated probably about 7. So like it wasn't late in the evening. It was still pretty early on.
But 7:00 is peak restaurant hours. Though.
I would say it's peak restaurant hours on a Saturday night, but nobody goes up to the mall anymore.
No.
So nobody goes on a board.
Yeah,
on the
it's
border.
true.
But I mean, I will say they comped a couple drinks for us, so I'm not gonna.
Did they really?
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Did you complain?
I'm not gonna hate. No, didn't complain. I'm not a
So
complainer.
they
I'm
knew.
not a complainer. I will not complain.
No, not in a restaurant. You don't.
No,
With food, when it comes to food, you don't.
no.
Hell no.
Unless you're complaining and not intending to have them fix it, but get your money back.
Yeah, but then that's just like I don't know. I kind of feel like that's sleazy. If you're eating the food and then you ask for your money back, it's just like douchebag.
Well, then what percentage of it is the food and what percentage of it is the customer service? Because then at least that percentage you can ask back.
If you take a bite and you're like, whoa,
Yeah.
no, I don't like this. I don't want this.
But if you keep eating, and
But
then,
you eat half the plate, and
and
then
you're like,
nah.
nah.
So eat 100% of it, but then what if the food was great but the customer service was bad? Then you get a comp on the. I guess what I'm saying, what percentage of the overall cost of your dinner was your customer service experience?
Well, I would say none.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
So-
I don't expect a waiter or waitress that gets paid dick
Yeah.
to be overly excited to serve me food.
No, how about
I
just-
wouldn't be excited to serve them food.
What if you didn't get a refill? What if they never even came back to your table? What if they never came back to your table and somebody like a busboy brought your plate out?
Then I would leave the busboy a tip, and
Yeah.
I would not leave the server a tip.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's when you're a waiter or waitress. That's how you show your gratitude or your with
That's
the tip.
good point.
I am a damn good tipper
So to punish them, not punish them,
if they do a good job.
but if they did a shitty job, they're not getting any tip, right?
Yeah, I've never not left a tip. I've
So
never had
then-
customer service so bad that I've not left a tip, but I have. I will leave a minimum of 5%.
Yeah.
So what about the establishment then? Where do you get your? How do they feel the effect of their poor quality? The waitress doesn't get a tip. Does the company get their? I want 50% of my money back. Because I ate 100% of my food.
I don't know.
You wouldn't do that?
No, that's not me. I'm just not that type. No. So anyway, after On the Border,
Fuck both of y'all.
we know what type you are, Chris.
I don't. No. My wife. I cannot stand complainers, and I will not complain. My wife was in the food industry. Like I don't do it either.
Technically, you were.
I was just trying to see. Yeah, I was just trying to see pressure y'all, see if you would do it. I was.
He's trying to set you up.
I was trying to. Anyways, shut up, Jared. How was your birthday, Matt?
It was pretty good.
So after that, we went to a pool hall, shot a few games of pool. I did surprisingly well. I'm a terrible pool player.
Me too.
Terrible. But I actually did surprisingly well. I won a couple games.
I started off shitty, but then I caught up.
Matt's you're a surprisingly good pool player.
So y'all just bet, best out of 4, best out of 5, or just at the end?
We just played until we ran out of quarters, basically.
Yeah.
Or until it was time to go.
Yeah. See, I don't ever go and play pool telling people that I'm good or bad.
Yeah, no.
Or bad. I do 2 things. I just try the best. I try to suck as little as possible, and I never break.
I think I do.
Shut up, Jared. Shut up. I try to do poorly in pool as little as possible, and I never break because I cannot break a game where I look like I'm not the guy off, the scary, what is it that, I look like I am there's no way. I embarrass myself every time. I scratch, I throw the cube.
You throw the cue? God damn.
Hey.
There's some guys sitting there drinking them.
I
suck.
I have a rule that I don't get competitive about shit that I'm not good at.
Yeah.
So I don't get competitive with pool.
Let's play it safe.
It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I had a good time.
I felt bad because I said I was going to come out, but I couldn't.
Yeah,
not that I couldn't. It's just, man, we had some stuff come up.
Yeah,
so quit making me feel guilty, Matt.
Stuff come up.
I did.
Pretty common excuse if you ask me, but whatever.
Right.
I had pictures.
You would have actually liked it there. We were sitting there playing, and it was like a really. I don't know. It was a really cool crowd, I guess you could say. It was like a really diverse crowd.
Man, they were playing
everything.
They were playing some awesome music.
They were playing. I mean, everything from like Soundgarden to Tupac, like
a little bit of everything.
And then
there was a nice
ambiance.
No, but like people were sharing the jukebox, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I guess so,
it wasn't like somebody just put $100 worth.
But don't they have an app though? It's like it's by app, isn't it? Like you
I don't know.
If I'm not mistaken, where'd y'all go to Fat Albert's?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to download the app and you pay online.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Like, yeah, it's an app.
Oh.
Huh.
So people were going up to it.
Yeah.
Going up to what?
The jukebox.
The jukebox. It actually has a physical jukebox.
Maybe they got rid of the app then.
I don't know.
That's the first time I've been there, and I can't remember.
I went about 5 or 6 months ago, maybe longer than that. And I was like, so what do I do? And it's like, no, you gotta put an app, you gotta pay for it.
Years.
Online credits. It's crazy.
Well, it was fun, but like I said, they were playing a little bit of everything. We were having a good time, and then all of a sudden, just some fucking Gritos out of nowhere.
No,
just.
For real?
Just
they were throwing out Gritos?
Your shit.
Also, we had some Fiesta Mariachi going on in there or something.
Patrons weren't throwing out Gritos, but the jukebox sure was.
It sure was.
And I
nice.
actually have a little video that I'll cue up here.
Chris missed out on this shit.
So that was, I may not have been there with y'all, but I was there in spirit.
La Raza was there. La
Yeah.
Raza.
No, you know what that was? That was me in spirit. Raza way.
We felt you there, Chris. We did.
Yeah, it was pure raza.
You sound like a fucking Mexican Mortal Kombat character.
Speaking of Mortal Kombat and the Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Before we started recording, I went up to the gas station to get me a drink, and give her. We're random. Sorry, but you ever like hit a pothole that you know damn well should have took out the tire, the hub, and the right side of your vehicle? Like you hit those potholes that are just that bad, and how you're still driving after the fact makes you wonder.
I've been to Louisiana, yeah.
I hit a pothole coming out of the gas station, not the one closer to the one over here on this side.
Mm-hmm.
It was so deep. I hit that pothole so hard, it stopped my vehicle.
What?
Like, boom, and I stopped.
Damn.
Like, it stopped me.
What the heck?
That's how far deep that
sure that thing
was.
wasn't? You sure it wasn't a sinkhole?
Dude, I looked to my left. Dude, I swear to God, a Chinese family was eating breakfast. I could see them. Like, that's how far deep that shit was, bro. I hit hard.
Did you get out and check?
Yeah, no, but actually, no, I didn't. I really should. I really should.
Does your wheel look like Pac-Man right now? You might want to check that before you leave.
Is it a square instead of a round a hole?
It's like a duck. Anyway, sorry, it hit hard. Like I mean, I almost got out and like just started screaming at the next person I saw.
Yeah.
Anyways, sorry, do that out there. Tomorrow I have wheel alignment issues. That's why.
Oh yeah, for sure you will.
But anyways, that's awesome, dude. I'm glad they mixed it up a little bit at the pool hall.
It was good. It was really like I wish I could have stayed out longer, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm not a huge like drinker. I'm not a huge like bar scene or pool hall scene person, but it was good to get out and shoot some pool, get out and have some fun.
Well, yeah.
Haven't done it in a while.
We were definitely I don't know. The lady at the bar, I gotta give her kudos. She was doing a good job at mixing those rum and cokes. There were some good rum and cokes.
Oh, is that what he was drinking? Rum and Coke?
Yep.
More rum than Coke?
What?
More rum than Coke?
No, it was pretty
good mix.
There were a couple that you could tell she may have done a little rum ratio.
The ones that I ordered were the good ones. The ones that he ordered were lame.
Would you whisper like sweet nothings in the rear? Like, how did you get yours better?
Yeah, I'm about to say. I just
No, you just order smaller glasses, so there's less Coke.
It's true.
Yeah.
And then
You could choose your glass size?
No, the first ones you ordered were the big ones.
I just ordered rum and cokes. She brought out the big glasses.
Yeah.
And then
okay.
the next round, I was like, hey, let's get some
Calm down.
smaller
Hey,
glasses.
calm down.
So we don't look like pimps, like they were goblets.
Yeah, they were goblets.
You look like the freaking hobbits on Lord of the Rings.
It looked like a plastic clear version of like
Of a tea pitcher?
of the goblet on Indiana Jones.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Jesus is why can I not think
The Holy Grail.
The Holy
Oh, the
Grail.
Holy Grail.
I didn't want to say Jesus's cup, but that's what was about to come out.
You imagine like before dinner, like the disciples and Jesus, they did like one of those art things. Like, how are you decorating yours, Peter? I'm like, I'm gonna use sparkles.
You ever think of the Last Supper? Like Jesus was like, "Hey, could you refill my glass?" And like someone took it and just rotted away like immediately.
So, yeah, what disciple? I guess Judas would have been the one that complained about his meal.
There was actually 13 disciples. Jonathan didn't make it.
He complained. Somebody put pepper in my bread.
Oh, you can't say that. There's already a John. Jonathan wouldn't work.
No.
Yeah.
I screwed that up.
So
Sorry, folks.
I gotta. Okay, I want y'all's opinion on this, and I was thinking about this. I don't even know why I started thinking about it. Maybe because you always inject Marvel and Capcom, not Capcom. It's freaking Street Fighter. You always put it
DC.
Yeah, you always
DC.
bring in DC and Marvel. Okay. I'm going to propose something, and I want y'all's opinion on this. And we can debate amongst ourselves. But
Sure.
between
I'm a master at debating.
Okay, Superman versus Goku.
Oh wow.
That's actually been quite the.
Don't try to say it's been a debate. I just thought of it.
No, it's been a debate.
But I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know that. And to me, it's the first time it's ever happened. So before you start giving us what you've already read.
I don't know. It's kind of hard because they're both aliens.
See, this is what you and I were talking about today.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Keep going.
They're both aliens.
They both arrived when they were children.
When they were children.
As their kids.
They were raised on Earth.
Raised on Earth.
So they have the human sympathy.
They also have an elderly family that adopted them, an older man in their life.
Correct.
There were two aliens from their original home planet came back to check on to see if they had already took over the planet.
There's a lot of similarities in there.
Why do you think so, Matt?
I don't know.
Jesus, that was a huge.
I don't know.
Because Japan said we need a Superman.
Maybe.
Akira Toriyama was like, that Superman's pretty cool.
That's a badass thing.
Let's give him some spiky fucking hair.
We don't need a cape. We'll give him a tail.
We'll give him a flying fucking cloud.
Who gave him Nimbus?
Honestly, though, I don't know because, I mean, if it was coming down to a battle, I would probably have to say, which I love Superman, but I'd have to say Goku would probably beat him.
I agree.
There's no question Goku would win.
I mean,
there's absolutely no question Goku would win. Here's the deal. Lois Lane doesn't know how to use fucking Dragon Balls. She can't resurrect Superman.
That's true.
that's true.
And Chi-Chi's I mean, Lois has what? Like the victim mindset. I'm always in trouble. I fell. I hurt. Chi-Chi's a bad bitch, man. She can take care of herself.
Yeah.
She don't give a shit.
Sorta.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. She got fucked up when Garlic Jr.'s crew came to take Gohan.
Yeah, that's right.
She wasn't able to take care of her baby, huh?
And Mr. Yakman, whatever her dad's name, Mr. Bison. I don't know.
Who?
Her dad.
King Ox.
King Ox.
King
Ox
Ox.
King. Ox King.
Ox
Yeah.
King, that's right. But they both can go in space.
True.
They both can go.
Okay, so let's okay, so what's Superman's least not most powerful weapon that he has? Or power or ability?
Probably. I mean, I don't know. Maybe his frost breath.
His least what now?
He has frost breath. His least not most powerful weapon.
His
So
basically
like,
his.
so like in his arsenal of
I want you to explain what he's saying to me. His what?
his least yet not most
what is
powerful
basically Superman's
ability.
weakest power is what he's asking.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, what is his weakest
I knew that.
Why didn't you just fucking say that?
his weakest ability, let's put it that way. His
What's
weakest-
Superman's weakest link?
Well, I mean,
is what we're asking.
his weakest link is always going to be his
His
vulnerability to kryptonite.
I thought it was his infinity to or his
And he relies on the yellow sun to keep him powered.
That's true.
Without the yellow sun,
That's true.
Superman cannot basically
Goku
gain
can
his
go
strength.
anywhere in the universe and still kick some major fucking
with
ass.
with or without his tail.
Goku hasn't had a tail for a
Yeah.
very long time.
But that's what I'm
Since
saying,
the beginning
though.
of Dragon Ball Z.
I know, but with or without, I mean, innately they come with the tail.
All the tail does is give him the ability to transform into the giant ape.
I know that. Okay, so does Superman have something that he can only execute upon with the presence of that catalyst, like the tail for?
What?
He's saying, does Superman have something equivalent to like a tail
Yeah.
to where
Is
he
it-
can...
Yeah, like the presence of that particular said thing has to be present in order to be able to manifest the issue, the power, the ability. The tail
I
manifests
don't
the
know
monkey.
anything Superman has equivalent to that. That's the
know.
thing.
But here's the deal: like Goku, I don't know, because I say Goku can be resurrected by the Dragon Ball. Superman has been resurrected before,
Yes.
and it's really ultimately it comes down to Goku still continually evolves. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know who who has Dragon Ball
Does Superman not
this
evolve?
point, but
No.
essentially, like the people over at Dragon Ball Super now, is it? They're just like, we're getting bored with Goku's blue hair. Let's give him some fucking purple hair. And now he's a Super Saiyan Angel God Super Saiyan.
He's waiting to say purple's already a thing.
It's not purple.
It's not purple.
Vegeta's is purple.
My point exactly. Okay, so
Because Vegeta's going the God path. Goku's going the angel path.
And in Dragon Ball, angels are stronger than gods.
And it looks like Gohan is going the Kai path.
okay, so Superman has got the laser eyes, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's say Superman laser eyes Goku. Goku's going to come back with what? The Kamehameha?
yeah, I'd imagine.
But laser is the fastest thing on Earth. So even if Goku was going to respond, how can he respond fast enough with a laser?
Because he's fucking Goku. He could,
But I mean, like speed of light. That's what I'm saying.
But you gotta remember, Goku can also do instant transmission, where he can basically teleport faster than the speed of light.
That's during the process of teleporting. It's instantaneous. But before he realizes he needs to, is the time I think is going to still be longer than the time it takes for the laser to come out and hit.
Well, I mean, I have a feeling like Goku would just like take the laser to the face.
Yeah.
And
That's
just,
what I'm thinking, too.
There would, the fucking classic Dragon Ball smoke starts to clear and Goku's just standing there like a badass.
But y'all didn't say that.
Yeah.
I bet you. Hush. I bet you it'd be like one of those dermabrasion. How do you
What the fuck are you talking about? Did you just have a seizure?
dermabrasion?
Stop saying dermabrasia. It doesn't make sense.
Dermabrasion. Dermabrasion. What am I trying to say? Dermal.
I think we broke
Guys,
Chris.
I think we broke Chris.
Dermabrasion.
Are you trying to say?
Just try Googling dermabrasion.
Are you trying to say dermabrasion?
Dermabrasion. That's what I was saying. That's what I said the whole time.
saying that.
Oh,
If you knew that's what he was trying to say, why didn't you just help him out?
that's like somebody in a wheelchair trying to reach for something they can't reach, and then when they give up, it's like, "Oh, were you trying to reach that? You knew what I was trying to say. You knew it." Dermabrasion.
You still can't. Say it. Oh my god! I even got it up on the screen for you to say it, for you to read it.
I can't see it, Matt. Matt, let me ask you a question. Is there anything that possesses you to keep it that? There you go. There's a freaking maximizing button. I still can't see it. Zoom in on it some more.
Dermabrasion.
Dermabrasion. What was I saying? Dermabrasion.
You're trying to make
Every
up your
word
own
but
country.
that.
You were trying to make up your own country. Is
Yeah.
what you were doing. So you're saying that Superman's laser eyes would be?
It would be like giving him a skin treatment.
Shut up. Let me fucking say it. Let me say it. God dang it. Shut up. It'd be like one of those like, it's like a little therapy thing.
All that just to get that out.
That's what I was trying to say. I said it. I think I said it at least twice.
No, we did not.
I think you said dermabrasion with an L.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like Goku is far superior just because right now American artists are so focused on making Superman fucking gay that they're not worried about whether or not he's
I didn't even know
powerful
that. I didn't
or not.
even know that.
Oh yeah, Superman's gay.
Oh yeah, there's already been a gay Superman that got canceled. He's
I know he's
gone.
I know in Marvel they've already made a gay Captain America.
Yeah, I saw that.
Well, he was gay.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Oh yeah, he was.
He was in love with
You don't look that fabulous in a suit unless you're gay.
No, he was in love he was in love with a female because he actually goes back in time and spends time with her and grows old and gives up his shield to somebody else.
Oh, really?
Is that what makes him young? His shield?
No.
So why did he give that up?
Oh,
Huh?
Why did he give up the shield?
Because he was done being Captain America.
that was just his symbol of righteous justiceness.
That was him hanging the. That's
was
the
him-
chef hanging the apron.
It was him passing the mantle.
It was the chef turning in the knives.
Hanging the cowl. Starting the car.
Just because there's
Flushing
also,
the toilet.
just like there's not going to be there won't be another Iron Man. There's actually a female that takes the role of Iron Man in the
Losing
comics.
the tires.
So there you go.
In the pothole.
Right. So, but yeah, there's
So-
actually a girl that takes over the role of Iron Man.
Women can't be an Iron Man.
Yep. She's called
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
she's called Iron Heart.
What
Iron Heart.
Yeah.
is that? Because they tend to be more empathetic.
she's a black female by the name of Riri. I gotta look up her last name, but Riri something.
What was it
I
called?
hope
What-
it's End.
what-
I really hope it's Riri End. God, that would be hilarious.
It's not. It's not.
What's it called? Something weary heart.
Huh?
What's it? What,
Yep, it's Riri
Iron-
Heart. Moving on. We're gonna move on
Anyways,
from that.
let's move on from that.
Iron heart.
We're gonna move
So
on from
so we
Riri
agree
Heart.
that Goku would win.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but I mean, like, Superman's been the symbol of
Yeah.
like, I think Superman was more like a symbolic gesture of like American fucking just
Yeah.
stick to itiveness and
But
like
it was-
American work ethic and just.
I thought it was Captain America.
I
He's
think
basically-
Captain America is like Marvel's version of Superman.
Superman is symbol of righteous always prevails. Good versus evil who always wins.
Yeah.
Good-hearted, tax-paying American citizens.
Blue-blooded, hard-working, non-Asian
Non-Asian. Can't be Asian.
American.
You can be.
You can be Asian American, but it doesn't count.
No. It.
You
Not,
can't
not-
be. You can't be an Asian American superhero.
No. Well, I don't know. There is an Asian American superhero. It's Liu Kang.
He's not a
I wouldn't call him a superhero.
Oh, are you kidding me? You tried doing a bicycle kick.
I can already see all the people in the comments naming all the Asian superheroes.
Right.
Like, you fucking idiots! It's Xing Lao.
Well, there is
Twat son is
there
a
was a
fucking.
there was a girl in X-Men that was Asian American, and she was kind of a villain, but then I think she went to become
How
a
do you feel now?
superhero.
How do you feel now?
And she uses double.
Same way about Asians.
Okay.
She uses
Same
like
way.
double energy energy swords to fight with.
She uses double energy swords.
Psylocke?
Huh?
Psylocke?
A
Psylocke
single-
was Asian?
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure. Let me see.
I don't know. I know Olivia Munn played her, and God
looked
damn, did she
good.
look fine as fuck in that suit.
Does she have great personality in that suit?
Yes, 2 great personalities.
2 great personalities.
Hanging right on her chest.
Oh, sorry, this fell down.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think it's really necessarily a competition. It's really, I guess, whoever's the most creative writer is what it boils down to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess she wasn't. She looked. I mean, I guess I was basing it off of Olivia.
You're basing it off of looks?
Well, was she
Is that what you're
was
saying? You're racist?
She was staring into the sun. Look, it's an Asian. Is that literally, Matt? That's what we're gonna do. That's what we don't feel that way. Jared and I certainly don't feel that way. And just so everybody else knows, we don't feel that way. Hey, so check this out real quick before we head out. Elon Musk is the king of the world. He bought Twitter.
We were talking about him at work this morning.
He's not quite the king of the world, but he's gonna be it one day.
Yeah,
for
at
sure.
some point. I would say
He's gonna
by
own
next year.
Earth.
There was one guy that at work was saying he doesn't believe that it was fair to let him buy out Twitter because now he can have control of all the narrative.
Ask him what he thinks about Bezos buying the media company that he bought.
Yeah,
he said
what was the difference in Dorsey owning Twitter?
And then he said because now, like with Elon Musk, he can reinstate people that were banned and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a bad thing.
To this guy, I guess it was.
Yeah, I mean,
We don't want to ban the
Ayatollah.
ISIS or the
Right.
Ayatollah.
Yeah.
But
They're
we
on
want to
there.
ban people that say things that others don't agree with. Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
So
you're-
it's
you're-
awesome. He got it. It's his now.
Yeah.
You know what's really gonna be cool? Besides him being a badass and just like buying everything up in the whole world, he's gonna unlock the wonders and the mysteries of why the hell the algorithms do what they do, what they're catering to, what their purpose is, who has been affected by it. It's gonna be so much info.
Yeah.
You think about looking under the hood.
You think he's really going to do all that?
He said that.
Yeah.
That he hey, look, we need transparency. We also need to see. He said, I believe in letting people understand and see the algorithm for what it is. He wants that out there.
That's the thing. Like in his brain, this is all for the furtherance.
The furtherment.
Yeah, furtherment.
The
Furtherment of mankind.
Right.
Whereas other people, like, well, everybody else at Twitter,
Yeah.
they don't see it that way. They see this as a way to silence the majority.
Because they think by somebody who has a nasty, and I may not even agree with what they're having to say, a nasty perspective, opinion, or feeling about any one particular thing, place, or group of people, they think by silencing them, they're doing good. I mean, to their subjective feelings, they may be thinking that's doing good. But at the end of the day, it's shut somebody up and their opinion and their right to say it. And that's why Twitter, that's why Musk is like, good or bad, it's a public town hall and everybody gets a microphone. And then everybody's going to be verified. He's going to verify everybody. That really pisses people off.
There's no difference.
What's that mean? Verify everybody.
It's just like an extra. It's the big blue check. It's like you are that upper echelon of people. So it's like to the people who have it, they think it's going to dilute and devalue being. It's no longer an exclusive.
You're in the
club.
special club.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now everybody can be in it.
Gotcha.
You're in the special Twitter club.
Yeah. I'm excited, man.
There's no difference in deleting someone's or banning someone from Twitter for saying something that you don't agree with. There's no difference in doing that than arresting somebody for saying something that you don't agree with on the street. There's absolutely no difference.
Correct. Yeah.
Absolutely no. I mean, other than, of course, all the physical
Yeah.
of being arrested and
But it's true.
thrown into the back of a cop car. But I mean, nothing good will ever come out of censoring freedom of speech. There is absolutely nothing good that could ever come out.
Because the metric that is determined, the metric that determines whether it is good or bad, is determined by somebody who's breathing air, who bleeds the same way we do, who's a human freaking being.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Another funny thing is Bill Gates.
Oh yeah.
This could be a whole entire episode on this, but the fact that Bill Gates, who essentially wants to lead the world into this new age of renewable energy, is fighting the one man on this planet that actually can
Yeah.
and is making an effort
Yep.
to lead this world into a new era of renewable energy.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
Because
Why?
You know why?
Why, Bill?
So people like Bill,
Why, Dr.
and
Bill?
Elon Musk, there is a small group of people. Okay, I'm not talking about just the average billionaire. Take the average billionaire out. We're talking the upper echelon, and then finding 3 layers of upper echelon above that, and then you have the Bill Gates and the Elon Musks, and they all generally sing the same tune and sail in the same direction. And for the first time ever, Elon's like, I want to go this way instead. And man, that it's not good. People are losing their shit. People are freaking the hell out because of the prospect that a company, a social platform that allows, that has the most information transacted in and out, to and from, is now going to be let to be the Wild Wild West, and people can just do whatever they want. Oh my God.
I don't even think that's really it. Really what it boils down to is now the richest man in the world
Made it fair.
has more conservative values than a lot of the other rich people.
compared to their values.
Compared to their values.
When in
yes.
actuality, it's just very libertarian. Very.
Yeah.
I don't even know what his political ideology is. But at best, he's a libertarian.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, probably
He's very
more
much
libertarian.
Man.
smoking weed and.
Y'all
Yeah.
really, I haven't even thought about any of that. I don't even really care about it at all.
Well, and most people really don't. But I mean,
So-
but at the same time too, there's a vast majority of people don't even realize Twitter is a platform that information is exchanged. But when you're a company or an agency who has the absolute ability to broadcast something and provide information, and then you are kept from doing it because somebody at the board of directors of Twitter says you can't, that's scary, dude.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't even know Twitter was still a thing. I didn't even think people still use Twitter.
There's a lot of people that really kind of have your viewpoint that like it's just a rich man buying a company.
That's what it sounds like. That's pretty much what it feels like.
But
to me.
ultimately, like there's a lot of other people that really genuinely feel like the free world is at stake.
Yeah.
And Elon Musk even alluded to that himself. Mm-hmm. This purchase was more than just buying up a company to make money. Twitter does not make money.
Yeah.
Twitter does not profit.
It's not. It doesn't
They
have
did during the Trump administration, but Twitter does not profit.
You think he's going to unban Trump?
Now, Trump came out and said even if he was unbanned, he's got his own social platform that I think right now, just to save face and to perpetuate its potential growth, last thing he's going to do is jump back on Twitter. But
I think he will. I think he'll unban him. I think he'll essentially invite him back and say, hey, you're welcome back if you want to come, but I don't think Trump will.
Yeah. I mean, the only reason why I think he would is unless Truth Social, his brand, doesn't do shit, and he does get back in the election, he needs to have a voice that's heard.
Yeah. Essentially, right now, Elon essentially brought it back down to a fair fight.
Exactly.
And liberals don't like a fair fight.
Man, we got political quick.
Yeah, I did. I got way over my head.
Yeah, it's exciting. I live on Twitter, so it's very fun to watch the shit.
Never even had Twitter. And
you got to think about it too. If and when you ever do hear the news or see the news, the likelihood that whatever you're watching or listening was already talked about and broke on Twitter. Twitter is the thing that breaks. I mean, people go there first.
Seriously, like even sports, like NFL, like all Cowboys news. Twitter's where it's at.
Who's an ESPN correspondent, news correspondent for ESPN? Like who's usually like breaking news on camera and on ESPN channel?
I typically pay attention to like Adam Schefter. And
so before Adam gets on
like
camera and before Adam says something that airs on ESPN, he's already tweeted what he's about to say minutes before he even says it.
Wow.
And thousands and millions of people have already seen it.
No.
It breaks there.
No.
Oh, I guess
It's well, like I said, yeah. I mean, Twitter's not for. There's not a lot of people on it. in grand comparison of the population. But man,
I have a Twitter account. I have not used it in probably a couple of years, but I mean, I think I'll start getting back.
It's gonna scare people like Mark Zuckerberg.
It should.
It's gonna scare people.
Very well should.
You know, like in other social platforms. You know, like the TikToks and the Marks, because man, now they're like shit. We're gonna get bought out.
Yep. Well,
cool.
yeah, man, that went down the political road real quick.
Yeah. You said you were never gonna do that.